Hello, parents and students of our upcoming eighth graders. I am Mrs. Johnson, and I am one of the assistant principals here at the junior high, and I am also in charge of scheduling. So, what I would like to spend the next 10 or so minutes is providing you information to make the best choice possible for your classes for your eighth grade year. So, after this, you will also learn how to register for your classes and then who to contact if you have further questions. But let's begin. Our mission and vision statements are listed below. Our mission statement is to enable our students to learn. Bedford Junior High School prepares our students of today for the world of tomorrow. Our school community provides an environment in which all students are able to learn to their full potential intellectually, emotionally, socially, physically, and for lifelong learning. In our vision, what we would hope for each student as they leave our building at the end of eighth grade is that they are organized, responsible, respectful, and proficient. A day in the eighth grade life is very similar to the seventh grade year they've had. They'll have a 7 period day with a 25-minute lunch and 25-minute homeroom. They will have 5 minutes passing time between all classes. I am the eighth grade assistant principal, and Miss O'Neill is the eighth grade counselor. We offer year-long electives. So if you are already in choir, band, or orchestra and choose to stay in those classes, you will be receiving a high school credit for successful completion of those courses, which is a nice jumpstart to have to your high school career. Also, our other year-long classes are art, drama, technology education, writing for publications, and computer science. Our art class is a year-long class, and it also covers the same curriculum as the fundamentals class at the high school. So if students take our art class here and are able to earn that high school credit, then they will be able to take more advanced art classes their freshman year. Drama is also offered as a high school credit, which is a nice addition for students looking to do extra things at the high school. Our technology education is our woodshop class in the back of the building. Students in eighth grade have this for a year long. They are responsible for the tools, they are responsible for manufacturing many big projects back there. It's a lot of fun. Writing for publications is our yearbook class. This class meets every day during the school year to create our yearbook, which we cherish and love as the year goes on and the years continue. And computer science is a year-long computer class that teaches coding, digital, and lots of other things. So that class is pretty amazing as well. So please make sure that you are choosing one of our music classes or one of our year-long classes that we're offering here for your elective choices. Now, the other elective choices that we have for eighth grade are Spanish 1 and Spanish 2. Spanish 1 is going to be a mix of seventh and eighth grade students, and it does offer a high school credit. Spanish 2 is for eighth graders only because you have had to have successfully completed Spanish 1 in order to take Spanish 2. Our core classes in eighth grade are as follows. First, we have Earth Science. This one's nice because it provides an opportunity for a high school credit for every student in eighth grade. Earth Science does meet the requirements for a high school class, and you'll be learning about meteorology, geology, and astronomy. Your math class is the Big Ideas book again. We offer Math 8, Resource Math, which is our special education classroom, or we have Algebra 1. Algebra 1 will require a placement test in the spring, teacher recommendation, and students in their seventh grade math class need to have a 3.5 GPA or higher. Our algebra class does offer a high school credit as well. Our eighth grade English class, we have our eighth grade English, or we have Resource Room English for students with IEPs. We have our history classes, and in seventh grade currently, you're learning about the Eastern Hemisphere, and you flip back to the Western Hemisphere, and you learn about American history from the Native Americans to Reconstruction era. Now, America's Culture is an English and history block that is a 2-hour block that switches. There's often co-curricular activities and classroom discussions amongst the two classes that are together, and this requires a 3.5 GPA in English and social studies in seventh grade, as well as an essay placement test to be able to take this class. While it is an advanced class here for students who love English and history, it is not a high school credit class. I just always have that question. So it is just eighth grade curriculum that is presented in different ways. The last required course is the PE rotation, which students have a similar rotation right now. You'll have computers 8 for 1 quarter, health 8 for 1 quarter, and PE for half a semester. All students participate in this rotation course. Another opportunity that students will have is if they choose the virtual path for learning. Our junior high teachers do not teach online courses. So if you were interested in the BVA, you would just need to understand that all content is delivered through a program called Edgenuity. And you will be assigned a mentor teacher here to monitor your progress, check in for attendance, and be able to ask questions too. But the lessons are not live, they are recorded. You may, however, still participate in extracurricular activities and some in-person courses, maybe band or another course that would require you to be here at school. Students last year, or this year, I should say, eligibility as a seventh grader started to play a part in how if you were allowed to play a sport. So you just want to make sure that your GPA is 2.0 or higher for all students. We want to make sure that we are always putting our studies first and representing Bedford as a scholar athlete. If you fall below a 2.0 GPA, you are in jeopardy of losing your season or not being able to participate in the actual games or events. Our grading policy for eighth grade will continue as it has for the last 2 years. Your grades will be weighted 80% of the interim assignments, projects, graded homework, quizzes, tests, and 20% for formative assignments when you're just learning the material. Students, be involved while you're here. We have lots of sports and community ed classes to pick up. We have our sponsored clubs. They are free after school. We just ask that you make sure you have a ride home. You could be eligible to be nominated for student council. You could apply to be a part of the National Junior Honor Society. And we run our quiz bowl during all homerooms through the winter. We do offer a lot of academic support for students here at the junior high. We have Schoology and, well, it's not Hack, it's the parent portal for Infinite Campus now, but we have our 8th hour hopefully back next year, which is after school tutoring, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We have our guidance counselors here to help you. We offer a math lab during the day, during all homeroom times. For math help, it's 2 teachers that teach that portion. We have our independent learning center room, which has a supervisor and their students can get caught up on work or they can get a little extra help when needed. And we have our Friday Zap. Zeros aren't permitted. We want to make sure students are getting their work done and they could stay Friday after school to get that work done as well. Our roundup will be in August again, the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. During this time, you'll receive your Chromebook, your schedule, and your locker. You'll be able to practice opening your locker. You'll be able to see where your classes are at and remind yourself of all of the hallways in the building. All right, so in order to register, you need to understand that this is going to be online through our registration hub. So in the registration hub, there is links to elective teacher videos so they can promote and help you understand what their elective is all about. You can review this video as needed with your students to better understand which classes will be best for them. Registration forms are going to be due February 4th, but the registration link for those forms will be sent directly to your child's school email. It's not going to be sent to the parents because that's how we register the students, through their emails. Once the registrations are received, a confirmation email will be sent to the student and the guardian to make sure that that student has chosen the classes that everyone agrees on. So if you have any further questions, you can contact any of us These are the elective teachers' emails as well as mine. You can always call me here at the school as well. And make sure you watch their class videos in the hub for those important questions that you have to ask our elective teachers. So I hope this video helped you better understand what to expect for 8th grade. Please reach out if you have any other questions. And students, please be checking your emails for an email from Mr. Hurley with your registration link inside. Thank you.